What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I am Dave, and reports of my death are highly exaggerated. No, really. I'm here. I'm living. I was not living last week, and I apologize. I started coming down with something on Friday before last week, and Saturday, I decided, you know what, this isn't going to work, and I actually reached out to Gary and thank you, Gary and Miss Carol. They put on a great live, and ooh, yeah, I had no voice. There was no way, if you can hear, it's still a little off. It's still I am 99% recovered. I had a little bit of a relapse today. I think, I don't know, because the last few days I've been out and kind of exploring and seeing things, and maybe I overdid it. I don't know, but I am glad to be back this week. It is open mic night, and I am welcoming you if you want to come on. I missed it last week, and let me just make that link right now. There we go. And if you want to join us online, here is the link. Let's see. Go. There we go. Let's throw that link out there. If you click on that link, it will put you in the green room there, and I'll introduce you as you come up. So, yeah, thank you. I am feeling better, Don. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, yeah, very windy, and I do have video for you a little bit, and it's that building right there, right above my finger. And I was hoping to get a little bit closer. I was hoping to find some. Everywhere I went was outside in the wind, and I am actually right behind the coach. It seems I have a little bit of a windbreak here, and let's cross our fingers. Let's cross our fingers here. But yeah, I am actually rendering the video I shot a little bit earlier, and we'll throw that up there. This is going to be coming to you pretty raw because I haven't done much editing on this, but just to kind of show you where I'm at. So looks like we just got done. Let's see. Let's see if we can't throw it up there. Thank you, WCRV Adventures. I saw you on Bob's video here, and you guys got over to the Air Museum. That is a fantastic. I think that's the one in McMinnville. That is a fantastic air museum. And the fact that you guys got to go and sit in the plane, if you haven't seen that video, go check out Next Exit's last video there. He has some great stories. And that was I really like that. Good for you guys. When does the Balloon Festival start? I believe that the first day is October 7th, which will be very early in the morning, Saturday morning, next Saturday. So in the meanwhile, I'm planning on going around and checking out. The last time that I was here, I got to go around and check out some of the Breaking Bad filming locations. For the interesting nature of that show, you almost wouldn't know that Albuquerque would claim it, but they absolutely have. It was a hit show, and one of my favorites. Long since stopped. I believe they stopped filming that one 10 years ago. So, but let's see if I can go ahead and get us started here, and if I can find it. If I can find it. No, that's not it. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see. Oh, no, it is right. Come on now. Come on now. Here we go. All right, let's get it started here. What is going on, guys? All right, so I am feeling much better this week, but it's getting windy here. It is Sunday. It's time for the live. And I don't know if you can see that odd-shaped building on the other side there. This is the Isleta Casino in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And Albuquerque is not just known for the balloons and the Balloon Fiesta, which I am here for, but they also have gained notoriety for the Breaking Bad series, filmed almost exclusively around different parts of Albuquerque, New Mexico, in and around. But that odd-shaped building was actually, it is actually a spa slash jacuzzi getaway area for guests right here at the casino. I didn't know that until I got here and saw it, and yesterday I took a picture of it. Here's the picture of it right here. And this building was actually used in a couple of different sequences of Breaking Bad throughout the seasons, the 8 seasons that it ran. I believe it was 8 seasons. But it is getting windy here. I don't know if you guys can see the trees. It is windy here. And I need to see if I can find a live. I kind of looked over at the building there, and you can see just the top of it right there. But it is, there are glass doors, and they do say it is for the guests only. So I'm not going to be able to do the live from there. Disappointing. But I'm going to wander around the casino here, see if I can find some place. Let's go on in. Yeah. And I'll show one of the scenes here with that building in there. Pretty building. Pretty casino. And lots of history intermixed around the casino. They have lots of displays, and I enjoyed kind of looking around at all the different artwork and different things, displays around here. But I gotta find a place to see if I can do a live. Let's
Somebody lead us to somewhere. We're stuck here and we're never gonna leave. Stuck in the middle of nowhere.
It's that voice inside your head. It's that sneaky rat bastard 24/7 voice. You guys know what I'm talking about, that voice that tells you you're not good enough. Not good enough for what? Not good enough to be what? President of the United States? Well, okay, so maybe you're not that good. But now, are you good enough to deserve your share of basic human happiness? Are you good enough to be okay with who and what you are? I say yes.
There you go. Just a little clip. I figured I I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike on that or not, but we'll throw it in there and see. They did use it in a couple of sequences. That was kind of, I believe that was season 3, episode 1. They used it later on as a rehab escape for Walt and his family, if you followed the story there. And yeah, who would have known? You watch these on TV, and you'd never know that was actually right here at the casino. And yeah, it was. I did not expect that when I got here, and just happened to happen upon it. So there you go. Yeah, that got up quick. Nobody attacked me in the casino. I don't think they have a problem. But then again, I don't push it. I have been darn near tackled in a casino, and you can't be anywhere on the gaming floor. And yeah, I thought the security guy. Yeah. No, if you need to come back, Don, that's fine. Yeah, give it a shot. I know you've got some internet issues there. Yeah, I thought the security guy. No, nobody came for me. Nobody came for me. I played it cool and kind of. I did not go out onto the casino floor. I did walk around. It's a beautiful casino. And how do you pronounce that? Isleta Casino. Yeah, gosh darn it. I think I have a clip of that. I can, and you guys can tell me how you pronounce that. But oh, yeah, I'm not. Isleta. Yeah, my gosh. Right there. Show you. This one is really raw. Haven't. Let's see here. There we go. I have a little bit of a walk to get back, and yeah, I was hoping to get that building in there, and darn it, I was hoping they had a courtyard or something that we could see it, but I'm just not finding it. We're gonna have to brave the winds and do the live today. Hang on, guys. I'll see you in a second. I got a walk to do. So there you go. Yeah, that was I was looking for some place outside that I could pull it off, and I just could not do it. So but guys, I don't know what it is that I had. Now here, I said I got sick right around Friday. I started coming down with something. Now the interesting thing was the week and a half leading up to that, I was around nobody. I was at Maxwell Reservoir and, or excuse me, Maxwell Wildlife Refuge here in New Mexico, right as you come over from Colorado, and beautiful, beautiful campground. You might say it was just basically some tables and things like that. But I was in contact with nobody. And and somehow I managed to I managed to get sick, and the only thing I can think of is there were a few other people camping there, and we were all using the bear cans to throw our garbage away, and those do have a push latch. And the only thing I can imagine is somebody else there was sick, and I managed to push that push latch and must have gotten it that way. Go figure. Go figure. Hey, I see Don in the green room here. I'm gonna bring him on. Bring him on. Don, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Dave. How you doing? You didn't give me a warning. Either that or I cut out. I don't know which.
No, I didn't give you a warning. You've been to this show before, so I figured I'd just bring you on. Where are you at, Don? Don is in Iceland. He's in Iceland. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. There he is. There you're back, Don.
I'm back. Yep, I'm in Cape Cod. Actually, it's called Gateway to Cape Cod, Thousand Trails. So,
Oh,
the other day I went and filmed the Plymouth Rock and the Mayflower 2, which was kind of a ordeal. I had to get the head honcho on the phone and get his approval.
okay. All right.
So I'm doing a virtual tour of the Mayflower 2, which is a scaled replica of the original, and it's been around for like 65 years. It's a working replica. They sold it from England where they built it, just like they used the same technique they did to build the original.
Is that right? That's
Yeah.
fascinating. Now,
Yeah.
when you said it, but when did you say you were doing that? Oh, Don has froze up. We'll say hi to Next Exit. There's Bob right there. We talked about you. Were your ears burning, Bob? We were talking about you just a little bit.
Sorry, I don't know what you heard.
Well, we heard that, but then you stopped.
Spotty internet.
You know what? You're doing better than I would be. You're doing better than I would. Now, are you on your Elon Musk internet, or are you on your hotspot?
I'm using my Starlink, but if you would see the shot, and I did a short that showed it, it has very little window of sky. I'm surprised it works at all.
Is that right? Yeah.
It took 26 hours when I set it up for something to finally come through. 26 hours.
I know how that works.
Days. Yeah, I'm here for 12 days, so I had to have something.
Right. No. I wish there was a way that you could share videos of your own from that end, and I've never actually been on that end enough to know. I know Gary has done a couple of lives, but I've never played with it a little bit, and that would be a great feature to be able for you to be able to throw up some videos.
Well, it says I can show a video file.
Well, if you think you can pull it off,
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. So if you got a little video that you want to throw up there, that would add something to it that we've never done on the show here before. So if you could pull it off, I'd say go for it.
Did y'all want me to try to put up, say, the Plymouth Rock or the Mayflower, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, if you've got a short clip, if you've got something that you can show and you want to throw it up there, absolutely.
Okay, let's try this one.
Okay. Oh, I see you there.
Hey, this is Don Cowboy Biker Adventures coming to you from Plymouth Rock. Yes, Plymouth Rock. Let me show you. This is the original location. The only problem is it's not the original rock, even though they don't broadcast that. But a local told me that the original rock got chipped away over the decades and centuries, so they had to replace it. But it is in the original location. So let me show you the harbor. Pretty neat, huh? What do you think? If you want to see adventure videos and shorts at least once a week for both.
Uh-oh. Well, that was a first, Don. That turned out pretty good. I think it froze up there at the very end, but we've never done that before. I really like that a lot.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
We're
could,
gonna have to
I could,
remember that for future
right.
guests and doing that in the future because that is fantastic. Now, I will say, it looks like Don froze up again, but Plymouth Rock is, if they're chipping away at, who's chipping away at that thing and making it smaller?
Well, that's what I was told that over the decade, I'm sure most of it happened in 1800s or even 1900s, but it just got destroyed because people want a piece of history.
so they, so they, so they whittled it down to nothing.
So they put another one up and stamped in it the 1620 and called it Plymouth Rock.
I'll be. There you go. Some
And
X Fired Up asked if it'll work with still pictures as well. I have never managed to get still pictures on, and so I don't know if it will or not. We have what we have on this end, guys, that you can't see is we have a present button. And that present button gives us the option of choosing. Usually, it's been a video or an extra camera, which I've never used that. It also has a slides function,
mm-hmm.
and and in this case it says I have no slides, so I can't use that. And then the only other option is to a video file, and yeah, you know what? It may have to play with that in the future because that is kind of a neat option that, especially as YouTubers come on and visit, you guys could share videos and
cool.
share what you're working on.
Yeah, that is neat. That is neat. So
yeah, we got nicely done, Don. Next, Bob, well done, Mr. Don. Absolutely.
Thank you, Bob. I really like Bob's stories about flying.
Did you see that? Yeah, I saw that too. I do too. But you know, we've sat around and talked about stories while we're sitting there playing Mexican Train or something like that. And I'll tell you what, Bob has a lot of stories. Yeah. Well, Bob has some he probably won't share with the rest of the world.
Well, I understand that. We all have those.
Oh yeah. But anything goes over a competitive game of Mexican Trains. So right. You know, right.
Well, the alcohol is flowing usually.
Yeah, you're right. Right, exactly. Yeah.
That always helps.
Oh well, you know that we've got a fantasy football update we will do at some time here during the live, just to kind of, because I haven't been able to update everybody since week 2, and we're already up to week 4. And how are you doing, Mr. Don, on your fantasy football there? Yeah, Pearl. she's a good censor. She's a good censor. There you go.
Bob, the scary thing is I don't have a Pearl to do that.
You and me both. So we're yeah. No. Oh. Bob says they think they moved that to. They must be talking about the Plymouth Rock. They moved it to city center long ago, and then moved it back and dropped it and broke it. Is that true? Have you heard anything about that?
I have not heard that, but that's believable. the local told me, somebody local told me that it was not the original, and then I mentioned it to someone on the pier, and she was a local, and she said, "Yeah, keep that quiet."
No kidding.
So I know it's true.
Right, right.
I don't know why. I was assuming people, stole parts of it, but maybe they just dropped and broke it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe that they wouldn't use a bigger rock for a landmark.
Well, they probably did, and like I said, there's probably a lot of truth to that. That over the years, that probably started out as a fairly big rock, and it just been chipped away. For some reason, I can see people doing that, chipping away. I mean, unless you put a fence around it and say don't do that, they're going to. They're going to. So.
The interesting thing is they anchored another location around the Cape, but never got out because their boat to go to shore was in 4 parts and had to be put together and took several days to do it. So they pulled up, anchored, and decided to go over there. And then the captain wanted to get back to England. He was supposed to take.
Oh, I think we've lost Dawn. Come back, Dawn. You can do it. You can do it. Dawn does have Elon's personal internet, and but that's not working for him out there. So you're back now, Dawn. You welcome back.
Well, I can get off of here, so it won't be bugging people.
No,
stay.
You know what? We're doing it because I didn't get to do it last week, and I really miss open mic night. And yeah, that's I'm glad to have you here. So we just know that every now and then you're going to freeze up for a minute, and then you'll be back.
I wonder where Gary is.
Yeah, Gary's usually here, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Bob read it on one of the signs there. By the way, he mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember seeing that sign. I did take pictures of them though, so I'll have to relook at those. I'll have to get Bob on here to tell one of his flying stories.
Yeah, right. Yeah, come on, Bob. Let's hear the flying stories.
Yeah.
No, he may want to save those though for his videos because those are entertaining.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. It's a good point.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to keep this in mind. And, I didn't know that you could share videos from your end. And that just gives us all kinds of other options here. Because, like I said, I haven't been on your end. And so that is one that it kind of escapes me. I haven't seen that before. And I just thought, I'll ask and see what you're seeing on that end.
I thought you was on one of my lives on this end of it at Area 51.
I have been a couple times, but I never thought about sharing videos. So this is kind of exciting, and that'll be something that we can add to the open mic night. If you want to share a video, we have the ability to do that. So I really like that.
It may be something that's fairly new, new feature.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that would be the hope.
Yeah.
Let's get into the fantasy football here real quick, And let's see if I can share. Is that ready to go? And yeah, this is week 2. Let me see if I can share that real quick. Share screen. Let's go right on over to the fantasy football. This is there we go. Week 2. And these are your winners from week 2. Stay out of my end zone. That is yours truly right here against Dawn Wandering Stars. Switching over here to Cowboy Bikers Adventures and Miss Tara at Pew Crew. Dawn, you took the win on that one. Miss Jen took the win for week 2 against Howard, HC Carefree Highway. And Life with Lenny pulled off a win. That is Miss Angela running that against the OE Live Crew. So I am really struggling with Live Crew this year. And boy, this week has just been awful. So I'll tell you what, right here, Mr. Gary is pulling it off in week 2 against Flying Monkeys. That is Cindy. That is the other half of HC Carefree Highway. Oh, one more here, and that is Miss Carrie against Wayne, her husband, WCRV Adventures couch coach, narrowly taking over the win last week 2. Week 3, this was just last week. Let's get switched over here and see if we can't work our way down the list here. Mr. Gary pulling off. Look at those points, guys. 186 against Miss Carey's 126, taking that win for his 3rd win. OE Live Crew took the win over Couch Coach. We'll take the win. We will take the win. Flying Monkeys taking the win over Miss Jen, Sassy Vance, and Life with Lenny. That's Miss Angela taking week number 3, taking the win there against Miss Tara, and Howard defeated to Dawn over there. That is Cosmic Mermaid and Starman's Dawn right there, 131. And I took another loss, 134 against Dawn's 144. Good job, Dawn. Would you guys like to see? I'm just gonna go ahead and show this week. Look at look at this game. Nothing is over until Tuesday morning. Nothing is over until after the Monday night game. But I have a very slim lead at the moment. But Mr. Howard still has players playing, and I really don't think I'm going to outlast Monday. So looks like I need to send a congrats to Howard for his first win of the season. Good job there. Oh, Dawn, you're having a good week with against Miss Angela over there at Life with Lenny, and boy, you guys are you and Gary are kind of dangerous this season. I will switch over to Dawn and Miss Cindy. Dawn looks like he's taking the win. Dawn still has players playing, so chances are he will get the win this week. Miss Tara has topped out at 118 points. Couch Coach Wayne, WCRV Adventures, Wayne still has players to go. It looks like there's a lot of time left there, so looks like even though it doesn't show it right now. I have a feeling Wayne is going to put his second win of the season in. And switching over here to Miss Jen and Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie is both of them. You know what? This is still, both have Monday night games. Both have a lot of games to go. And this one could get really close. It looks like we have 144 projected to 147 for Miss Carrie. So this one could go either way. And let's take a look at Mr. Gary there against the live crew, and just having a miserable week. Live crew, I can't get the players to do anything this week. And Mr. Gary is just plain dangerous this season. He is 3-0, and he's just taking it by fire. So, yeah, I have to tell you,
You know, he keeps telling me on the phone several times again today that he doesn't even know what a tight end is. He just knows he's got to have one.
he's just got to have one, right?
Yeah. And and he's outscoring me for the season by the end of this week, probably 30 points. So
right,
he will be number one again.
Yeah. Our let's see if I can pull it up here. Right now in the league, our league leaders. Where is the standings right now? Well, in fact, let me go back and share that and bring that up, because I didn't do the league leaders for this. Let's bring it back up here real quick. And Mr. Gary, that is Mr. Gary right there. And he is looking at win number 3, I believe, or 4. He's wins, losses so far. Something tells me by tomorrow or Monday, he will be up to 4-0. He is really looking good. Don, you Cowboy Biker Adventures right there, pulling up the number 2. You two have been swapping spots there. And there's Miss Carrie holding on at the number 3 spot, pretty consistent. And Don is coming up. Look, there are a few teams that took some hard hits. OE Live Crew, with their win last week, jumped up 5 spots to the number 6 position. I, on the other hand, if you look at me, I dropped 5 positions down to the 10th place position. I am not doing good. I am not doing well. So, oh my gosh. But it's still early in the season.
Yep. It's still early.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny was commenting, was worried earlier. I said, well, still early in the season.
Yep. The season is early, so yeah, we have a long way to go yet. But can we talk bad, since Gary's not here? Can we just talk bad about Gary a little bit?
Well, if you want to,
I always want to. I'm
okay.
I have to tell
It'll
you,
be my turn next time.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, since he failed to show up, we can talk bad about him. But talk about beginner's luck.
Yeah, really. And I don't know how much he really knows. He is from Canada, so that
right.
If he wasn't for Canada, I would say he really is blowing smoke up our skirts. But being from Canada, he may not know much.
I see Wayne and Carrie are in the green room.
Cool.
Miss Carrie, do you want to wait until? Oh, there's Wayne. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? All right. Here we go.
Hey guys,
How you guys doing?
we're doing.
How you
We don't
doing?
know what we're doing sometimes, but we're doing it anyway.
Like right
That, that is okay. That is okay. We were just talking. We were just talking now. Where are you guys at?
We're at the St. George KOA right outside of Zion.
Oh, okay. All right. You got
Well,
the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah,
it's about 25 or 30 miles. It's about 25 or 30 miles outside of
Well,
Zion.
Well outside of Zion.
Hey, when you drive 200 miles in the RV, what's 20 miles in a Jeep?
Oh, you know,
Well, see, I don't drive.
I try to give you all the good things and the good rules to follow, and there you go, driving 200 miles in a day.
Usually about 3 hours
Yeah.
max.
Okay. All
So
right.
you like to drive a long movie. I like to drive a short movie. The length of a short movie.
There you go.
And I drive as long as a short sitcom.
No, you drive a short movie, hour and a half max, start to stop, right?
Yeah, typically. No.
So actually, we're just finishing. This is the last of the 5 national parks. From here, we're heading over to Lake Powell tomorrow, actually.
Oh, fantastic.
You're going where?
Lake Powell.
Where?
Right by Page.
Oh, okay. So y'all did Capitol Reef?
Yes, we did. I love.
Did you go? Did oh, I think it's the best. Did you go to the back loop of about 70 miles to the back country?
No.
You had to cross a river. You got a Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll just have to watch my movies I put out. I mean, my videos I put out on it.
That sounds like a plan. We did go. They did have some, which I thought was really cool. Some of the dirt roads that you could go into the canyons, and so you're actually in the canyons, and we really enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, we took 2 of those.
Yeah.
We actually took 2 of those roads and drove in. It was a good 3 to 5 miles.
A little bit more.
2 miles.
I don't know. It was a little while. Yeah, but we enjoyed those.
Fantastic.
Cool being in them. And then we went to, and then after that was Bryce. And then talk about, and then you're above it looking down into it. Hey, Jamie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bryce is cool too, but you know, Capitol Reef, you can just drive down US 12 and see amazing things.
Absolutely.
For about 20 miles or so.
We have to get better, Don, at driving on the edge of cliffs.
Yep.
I've learned quickly that I'm not good at that.
I don't like it either, but all the beauty is always on a cliff or edge.
Right.
Somebody just mentioned the Breaking that's Letty just mentioned the Breaking Bad RV just went behind you, Dave. They were actually parked over here, and for a brief moment I thought about having that in the background. Unrelated, it was just happened to be a bounder that's identical to the one used on the show. And you know, if it would have been less windy, because right now I can't get out from behind this coach. It is we've got 20 to 30 mile an hour winds with 40 mile an hour gusts here right now, and yeah, but I did see it in the parking lot. Thanks for pointing that out, Lenny. I did not see it go behind me, but yeah, they were just right over there, and I thought about having them in the background for the live.
Well, I wish I knew how to share videos, because Angela just sent over the cutest video of her over at Me Wolf. I don't you ever heard of that? It's a really or Meow Wolf.
Oh, Meow Wolf, yeah. Okay.
Showed her getting it, climbing, being brave enough to climb into looks like a front-loading dryer, and then going down a slide to goodness knows where.
Yeah, I have seen videos. Are they? Is that the one in Vegas?
I'm not sure where they are.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
There's a
they're in New
couple of them.
Mexico.
Oh, they are in New Mexico.
Are they in New Mexico? Okay.
They're going to want to see
Yeah.
the balloon festival. They're going for the balloon festival.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I am so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, now, where are you guys going from St. George?
No, we're going to go to Lake Powell, and then after Lake Powell, we're going to be going to, the Sedona Cottonwood, the Valley Verde or Verde Valley and Cottonwood. We're going to spend a couple
Okay.
weeks there.
I may be there when you guys get there.
Cool.
And then
Yeah.
from there, Vista.
This was not planned. We haven't talked, but yeah, I'm not sure. You'll have to send me a text and we'll share
Yeah.
information, but
Yeah.
I may be there when you get there. So
All right.
yeah. Now you guys are planning on being in the Southwest for the winter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be in Powell for 7 days, Lake Powell, and then we're going to be in Cottonwood for 2 weeks, then Mesa for 3 weeks, down at Monte Vista.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And then I think we're heading back to that state nobody likes.
Oh.
Where? Where you heading?
That Voldemort state.
Oh,
In San Diego, we're going to spend the holidays in San Diego.
Down in San Diego, yeah. And then we're going to the Rose Bowl parade right after that.
Okay.
And then we're going to the mini balloon festival in Lake Havasu.
With Ron and Ricky. Remember Ron and Ricky?
Yeah.
Yep, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're meeting them in
Absolutely.
Lake Havasu right after the. I think we have 2 weeks in Palm Springs after the Rose Bowl parade.
Okay.
We're to Lake Havasu for the mini balloon fest.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think they're planning another balloon fest in Quartzsite. Now I guess they had one last year, but I didn't know anything about it, and I missed that one. But I have since heard talk about that possibly happening in Quartzsite.
There's all kinds of space for it.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bob asks, Wayne and Gary, are you still loving the RV lifestyle? You have covered a lot of ground. You sure have.
Yeah. We're loving it. We're gonna, we went pretty quick through Utah, and we didn't have a lot of down days. So we're looking forward to, slowing it down and having a lot more relaxing, down days.
Yeah.
Things are going to slow down starting tomorrow.
I know how that works. I think for the first year out, it was run.
Yeah.
And it does settle in though, and you start leaving things for the next time you get to that state.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And right now, Wayne's mom's with us. She went to all 5 parks with us. She hooked up with us up in Salt Lake, and she'll be with us all the way down to Mesa.
Oh, fantastic. Now, how did was that pre-planned, or did it just happen, or?
We actually, when we were coming from California, we were up around Truckee. I think it was Snowflower. And then we were heading for Reno. And then we ended up in Salt Lake at a park. And my mom had flown out from Myrtle Beach out to Salt Lake.
All right.
Those, we picked her up in the RV. Also had my daughter out here for about 3 or 4 days in Salt Lake. She went back home, and my mother's been with us since we left Salt Lake around the 15th of September.
Yeah.
I think it was around the 15th of September. About a month she's been with us, coming down through Utah and all the national parks.
Oh, that is fantastic.
She still likes us.
Any shit, right? This is a bonus. Life with Lenny says that they are stalking you. They're going to be stalking you at the Rose Bowl. So, Yeah,
There-
you're gonna
we're
have
so
to
excited.
exchange information, and you guys could meet up there. So, Lenny, Angela, I hear they have great seats, so you need to be
They made reservations too.
right. There you go. There
Hey,
you
They're
go.
right with us.
we're so excited. We're so that is it's another bucket list item for us. We're so excited.
Okay,
We always have a
perfect.
blast with them. So
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. What so how long now have you guys officially been on it? Are you coming up on your 1 year yet?
Well, I guess it depends how you look at it. We actually moved into the coach in March of 22. So we've been in it, what, a year and a half plus.
Right.
But we actually didn't take off out of Florida until I believe it was Labor Day of 22, because we were still working in March, and I had retired in July, and Kerry retired September, October.
yeah.
So we left at Labor Day, and we haven't been back since.
Perfect. Okay. Okay.
So
You are at that point where you know whether you were liking it or not. So, oh, it looks like Lenny's coming on. And we got Lenny in the green room. Are you ready, Lenny? Yes, we got a thumbs up. There we go. There you go. How you doing, Lenny?
Hi, how's it going? I seen Wayne and Carrie on, and I just had to tell people that if you make the mistake of telling us where you're going to be, we'll find you.
You did say, you said you're going to be in the same parking lot.
Yeah, they mentioned it. They're like, hey, we're going to be at the Rose Bowl, and this is where we're going to be at, and this is how we're getting there. And I went, oh, okay. So I'm not sure I was invited, but they told me the location. So there you go.
So that's just as good as an invite as I think you're good. I think you're golden. Lenny, what have you been up to? Now, where are you guys at?
We're pretty close to Albuquerque. We're between Albuquerque and Santa Fe at a Corps of Engineers park that I forgot the name of. What is it?
Near Cochiti Lake.
Near Cochiti Lake.
Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Well, I've just about been kicked out of every casino from there south. So, I pull into them. I've been sick the last week, and a lot of them have stay limits between a day and 3 days.
Oh.
I typically, I don't know if you consider it kicked out, but when the security guy stops by and says, you're only allowed to stay for a day, right? Is that, I don't know if that's actually kicking you out or just giving you helpful advice.
So you just say, I'm only staying 1 day at a time. So
that's it. Now are you coming down for the Balloon Fiesta? Obviously you must be.
Yeah, we are. We're going with the Fantasy RV group because we didn't know exactly how to get tickets, and we tried to get there last year and didn't make it. So we're going to be pulling into their parking area on the 5th. Is that right? Yeah, Thursday the 5th. So we'll be over at wherever that place is.
Fancy.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, I hopefully I'll be running into you while you're down here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are you staying at the park or?
Yeah, we're staying at the Corps of Engineers park here.
Okay.
We've been here for 3 days, and we got a few more days. And it's a nice park. It's got water and electricity, and I guess that's really all you need for now.
But I mean, when you come down for the Balloon Fiesta, are you staying right there at the Fiesta Park or?
I think so. I think so. I don't know. Yes. Angela said yes. She makes the plan, so I just drive.
That's the division of labor right there.
Right. Yes. A lot of people say, what route did you take? I'm like, whatever the GPS said to go. So that's where I go.
or Angela. You got the GPS or Angela. One
Yeah,
way or
either
the
one.
other.
Wherever somebody tells me to go, I go there. So it works.
Well, while I've been down here now, I don't typically go to the parks. I was here 4 years ago, and basically boondocked the entire time while down here, and that is probably not the best idea. I have managed to pull it off, and I know some ins and outs from the last time. But I can say that, boy, you come down here, you really need to have a plan on where you're going to stay for the Balloon Fiesta, because places fill up. Places fill up.
Well, that's the problem we ran into last year is we couldn't get a place, and we tried even to go through the Fantasy RV people, and they were like booked out solid. So they ended up getting us in for the year after. So this has been like over 12 months that we've had this on the schedule. So it is kind of tricky. And this is the first Corps of Engineers park that we've ever been to. So this is kind of a new experience too.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. And this is first year that I have done military camps, the family camps at the bases. And this year I will be at the boondocking lot at Kirtland Air Force Base. Here in New Mexico. So looking forward to staying there and kind of checking that out. The first place that I ever stayed was up there in the Air Force Academy, and beautiful place. So I think we actually talked. You're Air Force, right?
Right. Yep. 6 years.
Well, thanks for your service. So,
Thanks.
yeah. Okay, we have a new feature now just because we discovered it with Dawn. You can share videos. Do you have any videos that you want to share?
I can show you the dryer video, but I don't know how. What do I push?
Dawn could tell you that.
You click on the present down there and video
on the person. What do I click on? The person?
Present.
No, it says present.
Present.
Yeah.
Present.
I don't see that
Present.
button. I got mic, camera, chat, and more. Comments, settings, cancel.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't have that button.
You're special, Dawn.
Are you on Apple? Are you on an Apple?
No, I'm on a Android.
Macintosh? Android? Oh, you're on the phone. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It may
Yeah,
not be available on phone.
See there?
What?
See
We'll
there?
have to keep that in mind for the future open mic nights, and just know that you can share videos when you come on. And we're running out of time tonight, but it would be glad to have you back. And I think that's kind of a cool feature that you can share a video or something. So
Yeah, when I push the more button, there's comments, settings, and cancel. Settings. Ooh, I don't want that. Something happened.
Uh-oh.
You hear it cancel?
We lost Lenny. We have lost Lenny.
Well,
What's that?
I just did the same thing, Don.
Wait.
We're on an Apple iPad, and we have a mic button, a camera button, a chat button, a more button, which when you put more, it says comments, settings, and cancel, and then a leave button. So I don't have a present button either on the Apple iPad.
Something tells me you don't want to press the leave button.
No, I pushed some other button, and then that happened.
Well, we are at the top of the hour, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Okay. It was good having you guys on. Life with Lenny. You have a channel, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, and under the same name, right?
Correct.
Wayne
Yep.
and Carrie, WCRV Adventures. We see you guys in the comments all the time. You have such a cool name that you really should have a channel. What would it take to get you to make a channel?
That's like going back to work.
When did it get Starlink?
Well, sure glad that you could be on. Don, same for you. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Always good to have you guys on. Look forward to doing it again soon. Thanks so much. I'm gonna, if you want to hold off, we have the after the after live party, so feel free to stay on. But hold on 1 second while I see here. That one right there.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for us tonight, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and maybe we'll have some more Breaking Bad video. And if you missed what we had earlier, go back and watch the beginning of the live. I know some people showed up late, but glad to have everybody here, and we will see you guys next week. Live life. Who's wait a minute. There we go. I need right there. I needed somebody. Last word of the night. Great to see everybody. Have a wonderful week. Safe travels. Live life full time. About 2 minutes over now. We got to wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.